Hi everybody, it's Mel here and welcome back once again to my channel. Today's video on taking notes on journals and articles is part of the end of semester panic series that I've created. Links to everything in the series will be in the description box below as they're uploaded, or they could all be uploaded already depending on when you're watching. You'll also find links to everything in the little cards. They'll be popping up throughout the video and you'll also be able to find them there if you click on it anyway. So I've already uploaded a video on my process of taking notes on books. I've decided to do this one separate because it's a very different process for me whenever I take notes on journals and articles than that process. So once again, whenever it comes to studying and taking notes, everybody's process is different. I've really found after 4 years of study that this works really well for me, but it might not necessarily work for you. But actually within this video, I'm going to talk about another different processes and ways around doing this, because my process for doing this has actually just changed within the past couple of weeks. So again, like your study skills constantly evolve and constantly change. So once again, before I start taking notes on journals and articles, I have my goal set in mind. So obviously a lot of the time this is going to be a particular exam question. I will already have looked at the question, already understood what's being asked and what I'm expected to get out of it, because whenever it comes to reading, there is no point in just sitting down and reading the article. I definitely prefer to sit and actively read with an article to glean as much information out of it as possible, and the only way you can really do that is by understanding what it is you're looking for. So that might be your course aims, a particular essay question, an exam, whatever it is, you sort of already looked at what you need, what information you're going for and what you hope to gain from the essay or from the article. When it comes to journals and articles, I always print them out. Some people prefer to work on the computer. I just have found that that doesn't really work that well for me. So I print them out and I go to town on them. Now, once again, like I said, my method has actually changed. What I used to do was I would just take one colour highlighter and highlight entire passages, and beside these passages I would have one or two words just summing up what this passage is about. Now again, this is active reading, so this is to ensure that whenever I'm coming back through the article again, I can read these one or two words and know what that passage is about, rather than having to read the entire passage again. So it's a really good time-saving device. Another option, because I know a lot of people can't stand to look at highlighters, would be to underline and put it to the side. I do this every so often, it just depends. Sometimes highlighting I think can be a little bit distracting. So you could underline it, and again I think it's really handy to have 1, 2, 3 words just beside the passage, so that you know the reasons behind why you've highlighted it or why you've underlined it. So like I said at the beginning of this video, my way of taking notes on journals and articles has changed really recently within the past couple of weeks, and that's because I have tweaked a technique that I seen on another YouTuber's video, and that's Adrian from Stripcover Lit, so I'll leave a link to his video in the description box below. Now this method kind of uses multiple highlighters, and that could be so that a different colour is related to a different theme or whatever you need to use it for. Now he explains really well in his video how he uses it from an author's perspective, but I think that you can really tweak this to your own advantage, and that's what I've done. So definitely check that video out and see if that way of doing things would be useful for you. I definitely do think that you can alter it to suit your own needs like I have. So like I said, everybody's different, everyone's note-taking techniques are different. What works for me, it might not necessarily work for you, and blah 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 blah. So if you have the time, I would definitely recommend trying different techniques out, and maybe taking an article, trying this, taking a different article, trying it a different way, and see what really suits your own needs. So thank you so much again for watching. I hope that you found this video useful. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next upload. Bye!
I'll raise a glass to you, and you'll raise a glass to me, and when they're half full, we'll top them up with whiskey.